Kelsey, straight out of New Jersey, country music singer, but I'm having a hard time here. I'm not sure if she's country music, pop, or rock and roll. Not that that's a bad thing, but we'll let you decide.
The Top, broadcasting worldwide on iHeartRadio and Spreaker.com.
Thank you for calling the Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder Hotline. If you have ADHD, please press 1. So you do have ADHD. Is this correct? Please press 1. Now that we know the it is only necessary to make your selection. It has been established you do have ADHD. Please. Okay, dude, seriously, if you want help, you're going to have to stop playing with the keypad. Oh, look, it's a shiny ball with bells on it. Thank you for calling the Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder Hotline. Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there wasn't that a black rap back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
Only Chris Top.
Play the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
Sunny Clarksville, Tennessee.
You can hear the talk in the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view. How the hell are you, world?
And I'm the one and only Allie Top, broadcasting live right by his side, feeling guilty because I'm drinking pop right now.
Dude, I was going to ask you that. I mean, how guilty do you feel right now?
I feel so guilty. I'm not at the movie theater.
You know, we decided to stop drinking soda, and we totally fell off
That
the wagon
worked.
today. We totally fell off the wagon today. But we did make one exception. We would drink a soda whenever we went to the movies. Mm-hmm. Well, since we quit drinking soda, it was before Thanksgiving, I think. Mm-hmm. We went to the movies twice.
2 times for
and
the
that's
same
it.
movie.
It was. And then we had a soda both times, and we didn't feel guilty because that was how we planned it.
Uh-huh.
Well, we fell off the wagon today.
Sure did. We got donuts and chocolate. And
Yeah, but it was just today. But it's St. Patrick's Day. But that's no excuse. But I've had kind of a difficult week,
yeah.
you know, and I feel like an alcoholic. It's like, you know,
Yeah,
when
I
things
was
are down, I'm going to go to the bar.
And we're going to get some soda, and
Yeah.
hopefully we don't get back on that truck again.
But yeah, we got a 2-liter today, and we're going to like get rid of it all today, and then that's done. Mm-hmm. I hope.
Unless you
Yeah.
sneak, pop.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going. I mean, I'm going to be good. I just really wanted a soda, so I'm like, somehow I justified it in my mind.
But yeah, do you feel guilty about it?
No, it's really good. I hear these people all the time.
I feel so guilty right now.
I hear these people all the time. Yeah, I haven't drank soda in like 10 years, and if I drink one now, I get sick. I don't. It's just delicious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great. I mean, you put the ice in the cup and you pour it in. You hear the fizz and the ice cracking, and it just builds up that anticipation. It's like, man, this is going to be good, and it really is. And sodas have never tasted better as they do when we have them sporadically over, like once every month or 2 months. They taste wonderful.
Only you would like peel back the layers and describe what it's like to pour a soda in. It's great.
Dude, it's so good. The movie theater does it. They play those commercials at the beginning. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, but you're like describing it in detail with your voice.
Well, they show the pictures, and then you can hear the ice cracking and the fizz, and it's like, oh my gosh. If you didn't buy one, you really want one.
You want one now because now you're all thirsty for it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. It's evil, I know. And maybe I'll feel guilty later, but I feel pretty good right now because I'm confident that I'm not going to go back and drink another.
I felt guilty buying it at the store.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think I sent her to buy crack or something. But it's like, But it's like it's just a soda, and I feel confident that I'm not gonna turn back to my dark ways.
I've been tempted lately.
So-
Like here lately, I've been tempted to drink like Mountain Dew and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's
Well,
real easy for me to get.
Yeah, you fight it, and then it goes away, and then you just for me, like if I get the urge, then I just fight it for a couple of minutes, and I don't think about it anymore. And that happens. It still happens with smoking too. But I just don't do that. I wouldn't have been like, all right, go get a pack of cigarettes.
I'd be like, say what?
Yeah, just one pack and then I'm done again. No, I wouldn't have done that. But I think, a soda, I think every once in a while is not going to kill me, but I'm still going to hold true as best I can
the plan.
to just the movies after today. We fell off the wagon. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. It's done, but it's certainly yummy.
It is good. I will give you that. I mean, like it tastes so freaking delicious. So it's not like I'm unhappy with the fact that I'm drinking it, or else I wouldn't be drinking it. But
yeah, I mean, I never realized how much I enjoyed them until we gave it up.
We took it for granted.
And it's just been hard these last couple of days. And I just thought, you know what? I want one. By gosh, I'm going to drink one.
Yeah.
So, and I almost broke down 2 days ago because I was having a rough day.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, like I said, I was like, well, I wouldn't blame you at this point. So it's like,
yeah, one of those rough days where it could be a country song, rough days. Mm-hmm. But I don't really write, so I didn't.
So you didn't.
Yeah,
so
right.
you just wanted a soda.
Yeah, so I just got a soda instead. So maybe if I had that therapy where I actually sit down and wrote a song, I wouldn't have drank one.
Yeah.
But I can't write a song every time I want a soda.
You can do a show every time you want a soda.
I don't know. Depends on where I'm at or what I'm up to.
If you're in the bathroom,
Sometimes I get incredibly inspired in the bathroom.
Me too.
Wow, me too.
Wow. Oh my
That's
gosh.
Crazy. All right, we got our good friend Kelsey coming up real quick.
Did you ever think you could afford an interior designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that like for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success.
4 days out of the year, June 9th through the 12th, talented dorks of the world meet under one roof at B.B. King's Blues Club, Nashville, Tennessee. After 3 days of interviews, the Chris Top program, Magnolia Emporium, and B.B. King's Blues Club, Nashville, will bring you the WABA Awards 2016.
2 full hours of laughs, tears, triumph, and loss. Many of your favorite artists will be performing live.
This entire event is free to the public.
Everyone is encouraged to show up live and in person and listen to each live broadcast.
Feel free to get a picture on the red carpet with your favorite artist. You are all invited free of charge to the WABA Awards too. Remember, the event will not cost anyone a dime, but we are encouraged to buy food and drinks at BB King's, and don't forget to tip your server.
Some lucky listeners will win free food vouchers while attending the awards ceremony. Some will even get a sweet treat from Hey Sugar Shop and leave smitten. Keep checking this page along with Facebook for the most current details.
We want to thank everybody for taking the rocky road to working on being awesome with us. June 12th, 2016, a handful of the world's most talented will walk away with a WABA Award.
This has been a Chris Top production.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. You're at the animal shelter, and you can hear the dogs in the background. Yeah, that was a good impression.
No one.
Was that you before, too, or was I just imagining things? There you go again. You are such a good dog impression.
Thanks. That was me as a dog.
So, Kelsey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
We are doing wonderful. It's so good to talk to you. me and you chatted just a few minutes ago before we went on, and I miss you.
I miss you too.
Because we got to hang out last June, and that's coming up again. And, sometimes it seems like it's taken forever, and then sometimes it's like it just flies by.
I know, right?
So, I mean, it'll be here before we know it, for sure. But on a scale of 1 to 10, when you were at the CMA Fest last year, like, how cool was that for you to be in Nashville?
11.
11? So it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So did your family have a good time?
Yeah, it was really fun, and we all loved how there was so much music, and, you were just surrounded by it, and there were so many nice people, and we loved meeting you guys. So it was a really fun experience, and I can't wait to go back.
Yeah, and it's cool. Nashville, the cool thing about it is you don't have to go during CMA Fest. You walk outside, you're going to hear music somewhere.
It's on the streets. It's everywhere.
Yeah, and it's a little different during CMA Fest because there's like 80 extra thousand people there.
Right.
But I mean, just pretty much any time you just walk outside or walk by, one of the restaurants or one of the bars, and there's somebody in there singing their heart out. And there's really something magical about Nashville, and they call it Music City for a reason.
Because it's the city of music.
Yeah. And now, I know you live in New Jersey, right?
Yes.
Now, do you feel like when you come to Nashville, do you feel at home or do you feel like a tourist?
Well, it was my first time. I was getting used to it, but just all the music. There's not really much music, especially country music, in Jersey.
Sure.
So when we got there, it was like amazing. Like I was so captivated by how many people that could sing that would be playing, and wherever you went, it was always music, and it was awesome. I actually did feel at home.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I'm sure for somebody like you, there is a connection in a place like Nashville. I mean, while it's probably intimidating at times, and there's probably still a big connection for you too. And just anywhere you go, I mean, your waiter or your bartender or hairdresser is there's a good chance if they're in Nashville, they're probably a great musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they weren't, they wouldn't be there. They just wouldn't. Yeah. So. It's an interesting place to be, and the CMA Fest is so much fun. You're up for how many WABAs this year? I know you're up for one.
Can't remember.
Best song?
I think
know.
It's 3. I know it's that. I know one is Dork. Of course, I'm in the Dork.
Yeah, you might have a good chance at that one, Kelsey, just so you know. No, but I know you're up for Best Song. Let's see, and I don't think we're playing the song that you're up for today. It's Drag Me Down is the song that you're up for. And you're up for Top Dork, and what else,
I think there was one more, but I can't tell you off the top
It's hard to keep up with right now because there's so many.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
But then after this month, we're going to do the final 4 in each category, so it'll be a little easier, I think, to keep a grasp on. Right now, it's just kind of crazy. I think so far since we started the voting for this, we've had like I think 8,500 votes so far. So,
oh wow,
yeah, quite a few people.
That's how you do it, like a bow.
It's exciting. I mean, this is going to be legit because last year what we did was we just sort of threw the nominations out there and then let people vote on it. But this year we're sort of letting everybody pick the nominations first.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. We're still filling it out. It's still kind of new, but the awards are so cool. I mean, it's I don't know. They're just neat. We've got one on our mantle. We didn't earn it, but we got one on our mantle.
They're neat and nifty.
They are. They're
Gee
nifty.
whiz.
Nifty little awards. They really are. So did your family have as much fun as you did last year? I know it was special and different for you, but are they looking forward to coming back, or do you think they're primarily doing this for you?
I think they're looking forward to come back. I mean, my brother had a blast talking to you guys.
I freaking love your brother.
Great.
Tell him he better wear his T-shirt and he better give me a hug.
I will.
Okay. I just want to get that, want to lay that down
That
right now.
needs to be,
right.
out there.
And it's got to be out there for sure. But no, your whole family's just super nice. And when you think about, okay, they're from Jersey, I hope they don't cut me.
Well, I think, they're from Jersey. They better not be like the Jersey Shore kids.
Right.
Oh, no.
Right.
People always, they're like, if they're from like a different state, they ask me, are you like Snooki? I'm like, no. I am like the complete opposite. I'm completely white, and no.
So in the future, do you see yourself living in Nashville and just visiting Jersey a couple of times a year?
I hope So just wherever music takes me.
So that's the plan. And would you be okay with, I mean, if you had a choice of a city to move to follow your dream, would it be Nashville or would it be someplace like L.A. or New York possibly?
Right now I'm actually leaning towards Nashville since I've been there and I see how it is. It's very exciting and I would love to be down there. So.
You know, and the good thing about it is Nashville's not just country music. It's not country music city. It's music city. So, I mean, there's all kinds of different forms there, which I think is good for you because you say country music, but then I listen to a lot of your stuff, and a lot of it leans heavy toward rock, and some of it's, you know, pop, and then there's that, you know, just a touch of country in it, in some of it, and which I love, and I think that's a good thing. And is that just your style, or do you think you're still trying to figure it out?
Well, my favorite genre of music is actually rock. It's always been rock, and I actually never used to listen to country, but I started to, and I was like, oh, I actually like this. So, because I always thought it had to be like that old school tractor stuff.
Sure.
But now that I see that country is like completely modernized, like I feel like I fit in with it more. Yeah. But rock is definitely a big part of my music. So I like how, especially my new manager is showing me that I can go into different directions with music and I don't have to stay in one genre.
And that's the cool thing I think about country music, because when you turn on the country music stations, you hear a good mix of old school and you hear a good mix of the new stuff, and all of it's contemporary, all of it's new, but you know, they still work together. Yeah. The styles, and you don't really find that in a lot of other genres. I mean, you know, usually like the top 40 stations are going to play what's trending and what's good for the moment, and then they kind of move on. But country music, it's a little different, and I think it's a good choice for you at this time in your life as far as genres go, because you can experiment with it.
Yeah.
For sure. And the song that I think is total rock, and we're going to play that one last, but it's What You See Is What You Get. And I mean, you just rocked that one out.
Like a boss.
No, wait a minute. No, I think no, I'm wrong. It's Drag Me Down. That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one where you just totally rock out.
Yeah.
And it sounds great. So
well, thank you.
Yeah, and I put them in order of my favorite last. So, and we're going to play Mind Games first. That's my least favorite, but I still love it.
Mind Games. It's like Jedi Mind Trick.
I still love it, but I say my favorite for last. So did you write all these yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about Mind Games first. Where did that one come from?
It didn't... My problem is I don't really have experiences with guys because I'm not really dating right now. I'm focusing. You
don't have a boyfriend at all?
No.
What? Now that's your choice to focus on your music, or are you like, or is your dad at the front door with a bat?
Oh God, I'm sure that would definitely happen.
Right.
But I am definitely focused on music right now, and I really want to push to get farther. So.
Are you holding out for a cowboy when you come to Nashville?
Maybe.
Did you meet some good-looking cowboys while you were in town?
Some. I mean, I've ran into a couple. And, everybody's very, they give a lot of compliments down there. I wasn't used to it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm blushing every 2 seconds when somebody's coming up to me.
Yeah, well, you know, we're nice around here. We try to be, I think, for the most part.
We try our best.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it comes naturally around here. I mean, I couldn't imagine just going up to somebody being mean, but I think when people are like that, they don't realize they're doing it, I guess. I don't know. But we just like meeting people and talking and getting to know and asking awkward questions. Yeah. That's kind of fun.
The awkward questions are the best.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So music is still first in your life, and that comes before anything else, including relationships or anything, you know, aside from family and stuff like that.
Yes, of course.
Okay. And obviously your parents, your whole family just supports the crap out of you because, you know, you take the road trip to Nashville during CMA Fest, and it's, you know, the greatest time to come, I think, and it's the most difficult time to come because it's so crowded and there's so much traffic. But it's just fun. I mean, when you guys stayed in Nashville, do you stay right in Nashville or do you stay on the outskirts?
This is going to sound really bad, but I don't even know. I think we were in. We were in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So you were right in the middle of it.
Yeah, I'm horrible with directions. So
are you going to stay the whole time this year?
I'm hoping. It all depends on, I guess, my dad's work schedule and
Gotcha.
what we can do with our doggies. Our dogs have to go somewhere. We got to figure out.
Well, they're part of the family too. You got to take care of them.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Well, I hope you can stick it out till Sunday because we'd love to see you at the ceremony for sure. Especially because last year was so much fun. It was so cool having you there, and if you do win an award, it'd be cool to have you accept it for sure. So
it would be super cool.
Food for thought. Just like bat your eyes at your dad. It's like, Dad, can we just at least stay Sunday?
Right,
don't believe me. I'll try to bribe him to do it some way.
Okay, so mind games, and you say you don't have a lot of life experience. So where do you pull from? Like, what do you do?
I was told that, like, especially with my first album, Hope She's Worth It, Someone New, my parents like, where do you get these ideas for these songs when you haven't even had a boyfriend and broke up with them and all this kind of stuff? I feel like if I listen to someone's story, or if I have a friend that's gone through something, or if just any idea of something, I feel like I can get into that mindset.
Yeah.
And I can write a song about it.
It's really cool.
That's what she tells her dad, but she's really like sneaking out and dating.
And yeah,
and he doesn't know probably. It's probably. No, I think
that's
Kelsey's
probably what happened. Don't tell her secrets.
No, after meeting Kelsey, I think she's a really good girl.
She really is.
Yeah, and,
I love her.
And I think her upbringing was right. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we talk about her like she's not here.
Yeah,
like her upbringing.
And that's how we say it in the South. Her upbringing.
Upbringing.
Yeah, I don't even know what it means really, but.
Well, upbringing, that's like, how you grew up.
How you were raised.
What you were around, your environment.
Right. So here we go with Mind Games. Kelsey on the Chris Top program.
I have scars from biting my own tongue. Oh, you get me so high-strung. I'm turning blue from holding my own breath, but I bet you never would have guessed. I'll show you how this game's played. It's looking like I need an upgrade. I'm not playing these mind games, all these heartless mind games. Such a liar, boy, you misfire. Playing these mind games, all these heartless mind games. I'll make you go insane, make you wanna stop playing these mind games. No, I'm not your deck of cards, but when I play, I go all in, I play hard. Here's the hand that you've been dealt. You better buckle up, fasten your seatbelt. You're gonna get addicted, baby, just like I predicted. I'm not playing these mind games, all these heartless mind games. Such a liar, boy, you misfire. Playing these mind games, all these heartless mind games. I'll make you go insane, make you wanna stop these heartless mind games. Such a liar, boy, you misfired. Playing these mind games, all these heartless mind games. I'll make you go insane, make you wanna stop playing these mind games.
So what do you think, Allie Top?
Ow! How the what? What the what? How is that your least? How is that your least favorite?
Well, why do you hear the other two?
That's true, but I mean, like the harmonies on that were so like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ah!" It was good.
Kelsey has a unique way of delivering things. Her voice, I mean, it's not.
I could play mind games on someone just by playing mind games with that song.
Yeah.
Play mind games with that song.
But I mean, her voice, she doesn't sound like anybody but Kelsey. Yeah,
I love that.
and that's what I love about her. I can't compare her to anybody. And
it makes me all fired up.
Yeah, so you're ready to go run a couple miles. Yeah, so would you use her music to work out too?
You know it. I'm buying it. Can I buy it on iTunes? Is it on iTunes?
Is it on iTunes yet?
Is it on iTunes? I don't think my newest songs are on iTunes. I know my first album is.
Are you
playing mind games
iTunes?
with me right now?
No, I promise I'm not.
She's screwing with us. Dang it, Kelsey. So are people going to be able to buy this stuff, or are you giving it away, or how's it working?
I'm not sure yet. I know it's definitely on my website. So if you want to hear it for free, you could definitely go on my website and listen to it. But I'm not sure about iTunes and all of that stuff yet.
Gotcha. So, and now, are you currently working on some more stuff? Now, wait, before you answer that, like, how new are these songs that we're playing today?
Those are the most recent released ones.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and there's stuff that you're currently working on right now that you're expecting to come out when?
Hopefully within the next month or two.
Oh, so that's like real soon.
Sweet bouse.
Yes.
All right, now look, I'm not very patient. Okay, so
I'm not either, so it's good.
So can you like sneak me some of the copies before they come out? I mean, I won't play them on the show or nothing. I just want to hear them.
Yeah, of course.
Because I like to be in the loop and feel special.
He does. I mean, like he needs it. He's like an attention
Well, yeah, because
seeker.
I'll get on there. I'll be bragging. I'll be like, yeah, I heard Kelsey's new songs. You can't hear them
you
yet.
didn't. Oh, what now?
Yeah, you can't hear them yet, but I heard them. You know, and I don't know. I just like bragging.
You do. You just want the bragging rights because you're Mr. Top.
I
and
know.
you want to be
I can't help it.
on top of everything.
I can't help it. It's just cool, and then I get to hear this stuff, and then
It makes you feel cool for 2 seconds.
yeah, I'm even more excited then when it comes out, and it's like, yeah, I heard that. It's like seeing a movie before anybody else does.
Mm-hmm. And then you can brag to people, be like, I saw this and you didn't.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like, you know, have you ever gotten those passes to the movies and you saw like, you know, Transformers before it came, like the day before it came out?
And then you can be the douchebag that goes around telling everybody what happened.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Like at the movie theater.
I wouldn't do that. No, but it's just cool. So in a couple of months, and do you know if those are going to go right to iTunes, or are you going to hold off on that, or what?
That I'm not sure about. I'm actually hoping to take all these new songs. I think there's going to be 4, but I'm not completely sure yet. I want to take these and maybe hit the road with them in the fall.
Okay.
We're still planning on stuff, but you guys will be the first ones to hear about it.
Sweet. I like that. Now, is there like a certain theme to the new songs that are coming out? Like, is it going to be an album, or are you just releasing the singles?
We're still figuring that out.
Okay.
We only started recording 2 of them, and we're working on some other ones actually this week. Well, this next week coming up. And I don't really see a theme.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in particular that's standing out for me, and I actually really can't wait for you guys to hear it, because I think that is like going to be my main like big song. Like, I'm really excited.
Oh, okay. Now, can you give us a hint of what it's about, or is it top secret?
It's kind of top secret.
I hear whispering in the background.
Like, don't tell him. You're on the radio. Don't tell him. Everybody's gonna know. Shut it.
That's my mom. She's like, don't tell them.
Mom, come on. Mom, how are you?
Just
I
put her
have
on there.
headphones on, so she can't hear me.
Oh.
But they asked how you are.
I'm great. How are you?
Well, we're doing good. I can't wait to. Are you going to give me?
That's great.
Tell your mom she's got to give me a hug. She's got to give me a hug when I see her in June.
Absolutely.
All right. I just want to get that straight right now, and you can't forget.
You got it.
Okay. Now we hug in Nashville. I don't know how they do it in New Jersey.
We fist bump.
We can do that too. It could be like
I'm all about that. Do you do the explosion? You have to do the explosion, or it's not
We
a
can
real fist
definitely
bump.
do that.
It could be like a hug combo fist bump kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's like boom,
Or something like that. Okay, so we played mind games. In case you just tuned in, we're talking to Kelsey. And now, do you still describe yourself as country music, or are you kind of teetering on that?
I would consider it more country rock now, especially now that I'm starting to find my way and
Okay.
Find myself in music. So I would definitely go with country rock now.
Now, because this next song that we're going to play, "Drag Me Down," it to me is a rock song, and you deliver on the rock piece of that. Because I mean, when I hear it, it's like, man, I didn't know Kelsey had that in her. Because you sing this with some, I don't know, it's pretty resounding the way you come across, and I could expect to hear it on a rock station, maybe more so than a country station, but possibly both, maybe. But we'll let everybody else decide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and see what they think. But now, where did this song come from? "Drag Me Down."
You can think of this song in many different ways. There could be a relationship thing where the other person was kind of dragging you down, was not working with you to be the best that you could be in that relationship. Or you can think of it as a general, people would drag me down. Like you would, like you can say, even with my experience with music, how people would, say you're not good enough, or like say you can't do this or whatever, and they tried to drag me down. But
Like, Kelsey, what are you doing still playing your guitar and singing? You need to go out and get a real job. Be a dentist. Yeah, crap like that.
I hate dentists. Oh my god.
But I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, you are at least in a position in your life where you are trying, and a lot of times by the time people become your age, which what are you, 19 now?
Yes.
Ish, somewhere in there. So even by 19, a lot of times people just they give up. But to really, pursue that dream and go after it, sometimes it takes until you're 30 or 40, and it may never even happen. But at least you try, and you don't have to look back and wonder, well, I wonder what would happen.
You don't want to live a life full of regret.
Absolutely. So, people that drag you down, what do you tell them? How do you react to that?
I take criticism. I take when people say you shouldn't do it, blah, blah, blah. And I don't argue the fact. I just say, okay, thank you. And I take whatever they say, and I still go on and do what I want. I still go on and push even harder, actually, because it gives me the motivation to keep going, to show those people that, look, I can do this. Yes,
and that's the difference, I think, with people like you and people that do give up, is like you do turn it into motivation instead of taking it as law. Well, maybe I'm not good, so maybe I should just give up and become a dentist. But there's nothing wrong with being a dentist, but I mean, if that's your dream and that's your life's goal, then that's wonderful. But if it's not your life's goal, then why are you doing it? And that's always been my question.
Definitely.
But I mean, I understand too. You got to pay the bills, so you might have to get out there and flip some burgers, while you're pursuing your dream. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, as long as you don't forget, I think. Okay, so this is called "Drag Me Down," Kelsey on the Chris Top program.
Too much, you said it's not enough. Had me in your clutch, all chained up in your cuff. Just got too attached, left without a scratch. Made my heart so sore, can't take this anymore. You held me under the water. You left me there to drown. Kept crying but your words are way too toxic. Pulled me in with just one kiss, but now I'm feeling so useless. Our love is all run dry. I've opened up my eyes. You held me under the water. You left me there to drown. Kept crying, crying out for your help, but you couldn't hear a sound. You always screamed at me, you wouldn't let me leave. Oh, why couldn't you see? All you did was drag me down. You kept me in the dark. You tried to leave your mark. I guess you lost your spark. All you did was drag me down. All you did was drag me down. I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please let me go. Let me go. I'm down on my knees. I'm begging you, please let me go. Let me go. You always screamed at me. You wouldn't let me leave. Oh, why couldn't you see? All you did was drag me down. You kept me in the dark. You tried to leave your mark. I guess you lost your spark. All you did was drag me down. All you did was drag me down.
Okay, I'm feeling straight up rock and roll, and then maybe the last 40 seconds, there's like 2 or 3% pop in there, but I'm not feeling any country.
Me neither.
I mean, it's a good rock and roll song to me.
I was banging my head. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, and you deliver. I don't know what I like you better doing, like the pop or the rock or the country. And I don't guess it really matters what I like.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you like,
Yeah.
Chris Top.
I guess it just depends on what she wants to do. And if she wants to release an album that's like that, then that's fine.
Yeah.
I would buy it.
Me too.
Yeah, and the only danger I'm seeing though is like who's going to pick it up? Is it going to be a rock and roll station or a country station? See, that's where the gray area is at. But I mean, does that even matter right now? I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because it's just all freaking fabulous.
Yeah. So, do you understand what I'm saying, or am I confusing you, Kelsey?
No, I completely get it.
But it's fun, and I like that in an album because I like the variety. I don't want all the songs to sound the same because if I like you as an artist, then I'm gonna like the majority of the stuff that you do.
It makes us want to buy all the songs because we know all the songs aren't going to be the same.
And I guess, with the way things are today, you just release the singles, you promote them to radio stations, and they play the singles. So, I mean, you could promote it, I guess, to, some of it to different stations, and it wouldn't, different genres, and it wouldn't matter. Yeah, so it's cool. It's almost like a cool experiment, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Most people don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they listen.
That's because you're entertaining and enlightening.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So, okay. So, do you have any plans for St. Patrick's Day?
No, I'm just chilling like a villain.
Yeah. Oh, that makes me feel better that you said that. I feel trendy now.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I had plans until I had to be on this show, and then
I was stopping.
and then Chris moved it up an hour. That blew my plans. It blew my date tonight. That I didn't tell Dad about.
The date that no one knew about.
Now, are you going to school, Kelsey?
No, I'm not.
Not right now. Do you have plans on going back, or are you just doing are you focused on your music right now?
Right now I'm focused on my music, and then maybe if for some reason this doesn't work out, I'll worry about school. But for right now, I definitely want to focus completely on music.
Now, does it matter, as long as you're involved in music, does it matter how you're involved? I mean, would you be just as happy writing songs, or would you rather be performing, or would you maybe want to be a producer or a manager? I mean, would it matter for you at this point?
Of course, I would love to be a performer, but honestly, as long as it's anything with music, I'd be fine with it. I'd love to write music for other people. I would love to put my input into people's songs. I would love to give new ideas or, help other artists rise and be to the best, be the best that they can be.
Right. And do you ever get a chance to collaborate with anybody?
Not as of right now, but I am hoping to in the near future.
Well, I mean, maybe when you're in Nashville, if you need some, collaborate with somebody, I can help you. Because
he's a good.
with
He can sing so good.
I didn't say sing. I mean, I could do that too, though.
You can write.
You can do it together.
So we could collaborate.
Collaborate.
I just made up a new word, and we could write songs together.
Yeah.
And I could just show you the ropes. I think.
Bruh.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Because you act like you all jazzy.
And I noticed you did the harmonies yourself on "Drag Me Down," right?
Yes.
So I mean, I can do those.
What about those Mind Games ones? Those were good.
All the songs that I do, all my originals are all the girl ones are all my background vocals.
Nice.
So I could do the guy ones for you. I mean, it's not a problem.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
No.
Do you have green on right now?
Yes, actually I do, and I didn't even plan it.
So that's how I was today too. I got this green shirt on I never wear, and I just put it on today. I'm thinking it was a subliminal thing.
Yeah, he tried to say that he planned it, but
I did at first. I lied.
Yeah, you did. You liar.
Yeah. Hey, we felt okay. Let me know what your honest opinion. What do you think? If you've lost any respect for us, because we made a commitment to stop drinking soda, and we've done so good. And then today we just fell off the wagon. And we're having a Coca-Cola.
Yes, a Coca-Cola
right now, and it's really good. Mm-hmm. It's wonderful. I mean, you think that's okay to fall off the wagon every once in a while, or?
Yeah, I mean, I do it all the time.
Nice.
I know that sounds like really bad. But
oh yeah, I fall off the wagon all the time.
Like drink water all the time, but you know, soda's just that thing.
Right. I mean, we've literally had 3 sodas in the past 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
So I mean, and we gave ourselves the exception of whenever we go to the movies, we can have one.
Yeah.
But today we just decided I decided that we were gonna.
Yeah, you decided.
Yeah, that we were gonna fall off.
I wasn't involved in this decision at all.
I'll blame her too.
Yeah, but I'm drinking it, so
yeah, it's just. So
I could have
good.
just not drank it.
So, what are your weaknesses? I mean, what are your bad habits?
I have a lot of bad habits.
Ooh.
I know that sounds bad. I go to bed really late. And I get up late.
Oh, I knew that about you.
How do you know?
Well, because I could tweet something or post something, and then you'll respond to it at 4 a.m.
Oh well, I don't know if it's an actual problem that I have, but I can't go to bed any earlier than midnight.
Well, I think it's a creative thing.
Yeah, it might be. I came up with a lot of good songs, at 2 o'clock in the morning. So.
Yeah, and that's just how, minds of people, like us work, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm putting myself in the same category with Kelsey, but
right.
I know I'm not, but I mean, it's just kind of the same thing.
Yeah, creative minds work late at
night. Right, because we stay up late and come up with stuff. But it seems like, I don't know, the more time goes by, we tend to go to bed a little earlier now, I think.
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah.
Not 6 a.m.
It's an age thing.
Getting so old.
Because I start feeling really bad when I see the sun coming up.
Mm-hmm. Because then you're like, oh, I'm still
yeah. Okay.
When I should be getting up.
Now, before we run out of time, I do want to play "What You See Is What You Get." Now, can you tell me anything about this song?
This song, I wanted to be a little personal. I wanted to express how I am in a song. So this was actually written mostly based off me and how I am as a person and how my personality is. Okay. So it was just a fun song, and I really like doing it.
So if somebody wants to know you, they need to listen to these lyrics.
A little bit, yeah.
And this is my favorite song out of the 3. That I saved it for last. Now, do you still like the first one, Allie?
I do. The first one is still my favorite.
So you still like Mind Games so far. Did you like Drag Me Down, though?
I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
But Mind Games is still number 1.
Okay. So we'll see if Mind Games is still her number 1 after we play What You See Is What You Get. Kelsey on the Chris Top program. What do you think? Is Mind Games still your favorite, or do you like that one?
I love this one. But Mind Games is still my favorite.
Still?
Uh-huh.
Well, when I hear What You See Is What You Get, that's the one I hear on the radio.
I love that chorus. The chorus is
The chorus is amazing, and I hear it on the radio. I see people driving their car and beating their steering wheel and singing it.
And being like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I mean, just instantly people are going to love that song, and that's the one I hear on the radio. But that's just my opinion, and you still like the other one. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mind Games.
Okay.
And I'm not playing Mind Games with you. I really.
Yeah, and so What You See Is What You Get is my favorite, and it kind of makes sense to me because that's the one that it seems like you really related to. That's the one that really meant something to you when you wrote it, I think. And it's got, to me, it's got the perfect melody in it. You've got the perfect attitude in it, and then the chorus is just so much fun. Just kind of sing along with, if I could sing. So
that's a big if, because you
right,
can't.
Right. Yeah.
You can't sing, Mr. Top.
So out of those three, Kelsey, which one do you feel like is the one? If there was one song that was really going to make it, which one would it be?
That's hard.
I know, it's a tough question.
My personal favorite is Drag Me Down.
Okay.
I think that one would be good for more rock, but What You Say Is What You Get, I feel like would be a really good country song.
So it's like all three of us are on different pages.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm kind of with you there, too. I mean, Drag Me Down is more of a rock song, and the last one we played is more of a country. And when I listen to it again, it seems like you are, even though your rock song is great, you seem like the country is your niche, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. Maybe. I don't know. So I want to stalk you, so how do I find you on the social networks?
You can find me if you go to my website, which is www.kelseycoanmusic.com. You can find all the links to my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. You can find out where I'm performing. You can listen to all my music. And speaking of music, just so you guys know, my manager actually informed me that these songs, the three that you played today, and my other recent ones that weren't in my first album will be available on iTunes soon. So if you keep checking my website, we'll definitely have the details on there for you guys.
Sweet. And you'll keep us posted on all that stuff when it does come available.
Definitely. That I always post about updates on my Facebook.
Okay, gotcha. Because we like being in the loop on that stuff because we'll definitely help you promote it. Mm-hmm. And I know you're really good, too, about getting back with your fans and tweeting with them and answering them on Facebook and all that. Because, I mean, I can tell that you really know how valuable they are.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Kelsey's got like this thing with sending the little stickers on Facebook. It's like I'll say a couple things, she'll send me like 8 stickers. That makes me smile, though.
Yeah, the stickers are fun.
Like, good, as long as you smile.
Oh, Kelsey, send me a sticker.
Yay.
Well, it feels like we had a little family reunion here because that's how we look at you.
Oh, well, same. I miss you guys. I can't wait to see you at CMA Fest.
We want a hug from you, too, not just Mom and Dad and your brother. But
everybody.
Well, I better get the first hug.
Okay. We can probably work something out.
That can be arranged.
Yeah, awesome. or group hugs, too. That's a possibility. You never know. So, well, good. I can't wait to see you again. We're going to sit down and do another interview, and hopefully you'll get a chance to stay for the WABA Awards. And just last year, that was the first time we did it. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? I thought.
I think it was really fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to come back, and I really hope I can stay for the actual award.
Yeah, and I love the intimacy of it. I mean, there were quite a few people there, more than I expected, really. And we're going to try to double that turnout this year, just to see how it works out. But it's not really fancy, but it's intimate, and it's just a fun time, I think. So, all right. So we look forward to seeing you, and make sure you go to now. It was KelseyCoan.com, right?
Kelsey Coan
Music. KelseyCoanmusic.com. So you can go there and you can find all of Kelsey's links. They can also get a schedule on when you're playing somewhere live too, right?
Yes.
Sweet. And then in a couple of weeks, was it iTunes?
Yes. We'll have all the details on my website as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. So people need to keep checking that so they'll know.
Same with performances. We always update it, and we always add new shows. So if you want any information on that, you just have to keep checking my website.
Great. Do you have anything lined up for Nashville? Are you going to be playing anywhere as of yet, or do you know?
I don't know yet, but we are definitely working on it once we figure out the dates that we're going to be there. So this way, I want to be fully booked for that entire time, so I can spend the most time there and
get the most out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
For sure. Okay, well, we got to wrap it up because we got to get ready for another show in 5 minutes. So, Allie, if you want to take us out this time, we'll call it I was going to say a day, but we're not done.
No, we just getting started.
I know.
Well, thank you for listening to the Chris Top program. And until we broadcast live again, which is in like a few seconds, please remember this. Life is good, and we're gone.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time for an acronym.
2